Hi, you guys. We're working out of our December grammar packet. Today we are on page 4. There's a picture of a Christmas tree with some presents. We are working with similes and metaphors, which is awesome because we've done this in class. So here we go. A decorated Christmas tree is like candy for the year. What do they mean that it's like candy? It's pretty, it's sweet, or bad? Well, we're talking about a decorated Christmas tree. We don't eat Christmas trees. We're not saying it's bad for you. So the correct answer would be A. A decorated Christmas tree is as pretty as candy. All right. Number 2. My dad was excited as a kid on Christmas morning when he bought a new car. So imagine a kid on Christmas morning be super excited. That's how the dad feels when buying a car. So he is definitely thrilled. I wouldn't say a little happy. I wouldn't say sleepy. He is thrilled. Number 3, my grandma's fudge tastes like heaven. If something tastes like heaven, does that mean it's light, it tastes okay, or it's delicious? It's an exaggeration. It is delicious. All right, so what I want you to do now is define the metaphors and similes in number 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then, when we get down here, oops, and this one forgot to get underlined in number 8. It says, when my uncle saw a TV ad for a politician, he said that the man was a snake. That is a metaphor there. So underline that. Excuse me. And then in number 9 and 10, it says, write 2 sentences. One is going to be a simile, and the other is going to be a metaphor. It could be about anything you want, but it needs to be complete, and we will share these in class. So I'm going to do an example of a simile. Remember, simile has the words like or as, and then a metaphor just says what it is. But remember, you're comparing it. So you're describing what something looks like, tastes like, feels like. I'm going to say the snowman was as tall as a building. So I'm comparing the snowman to being a building because it's super tall. And I did a simile because I used the words as. Number 10, now I need to do a metaphor. A metaphor just says what it is. Like up here, it was a bear. He is a rock. He was a snake. So I'm going to say now the snowman, I'm going to use the same idea, but I'm going to make it a metaphor sentence. I'm just going to say the snowman is a building. So it's the same idea that I'm comparing a snowman to a building, but when we do a metaphor example, we just say it is as opposed to it's like or as. That's the difference between a simile and a metaphor. All right? So those are my examples. I want you to come up with your own, and we will share those with the class.